let's see what we got going on here. So round 2, I'm playing against the sensei. Wabuki Sensei, who I've played against multiple times in these videos, so you guys probably used to seeing him. I rolled a 15, and he rolled a 9, so I'll be going first. He said he was contemplating Monster Druid, but yeah, the cards never come. I already know I'm going to mulligan this hand. It's way too slow, but to go over it, I have 3 4-drops, Unstoppable, Abyssal. I have the Legion and Firecaller. I have a 5-drop Strong Root, Ancient of War. I have a quest, another 5-drops Legion Fell Reaver, and Focus Tail, which means I don't do anything for the first 3 turns of this game. So, yeah, we're going to mull. I could use the Focus Tail to erase all the damage I took from... Whoops. I guess I need to shuffle. And this hand is just automatically better. So my opponent is playing Edwin Van Cleef. His front flip is pay 2, flip him over, and give +1 attack and stealth. And I take 1 from his Night Elf. He played a Darnassus Warrior, which is a 2/1 that deals 1 when it comes into play. So I will draw my card. Ooh, I draw Sinister Watcher. So I got a tough choice here. I could play Sinister Watcher, set up my next couple draws, but he can just flip and kill it and hit me for 2. I could play Bear Form, which would let me, dictate combat a little bit more. But then I'm just going to take 2 and then have to deal with whatever he plays next turn. So I'm facing down 2 allies with just a Bear Form in play, which isn't that bad, but I would be playing Child of Ursoc the following turn to try to play cleanup crew. I don't see. See, there's value in both plays, and I'm not sure which is better. I have a lot of big monsters, and if he is a Night Elf deck, they usually don't have a lot of big allies. So I don't really need the Bear Form to make sure my allies stay in play. Where if I play Sinister Watcher, he trades for it with his Hero Flip. He still only has the 2/1 in play, and I'm going to be playing Child of Ursoc, which he can't kill directly. So he needs another card to make it good. So yeah, I think I'm just going to row the Bear Form. I'm going to play Sinister Watcher, hope that I hit some of my quests. And I do. There's 2 in a row. So we're going to move those to the top, and the other option is a 2/3, which we don't really need, might become a resource. So that was a good Sinister Watcher for us. So if he doesn't flip, he just trades his 2/1, which is also okay. It just would be weird because this would just be straight up trade. Okay, he plays a Mooncaller. Maybe a Strike. Nope, another Warrior. So he's just going to beat down on us, which I don't mind at this point. Our Sinister Watcher will take out his Call. Yeah, Wild Seeds would be bad, but I don't have it. I'm going to play Child of Ursoc because basically it would kill both of his warriors, or else he can play Cleanup Crew. Plus I have the healer in my hand. So if he doesn't trade, I'll just run a Child into one of his warriors, heal the 2 damage off here, and heal my hero for 3. And usually this is one of those... I think Phil Cape wrote about it in one of his articles where turn 3 can be a point of contention where he's put to a difficult decision. He could trade for this 1/4, or he could just hit my hero and play a haste ally, which would be eaten by the child. So he's got multiple decisions instead of just being like the old formats where he could just attack my allies for value. It's kind of one of the reasons I like this format. I do think the format is a little fast, but there are ways to slow it down, like the monster deck. So, yeah. So I'm gonna take 2, which enables his haste. Oh, he's gonna blitz. And he's gonna run his warrior into there, which would make sense. I mean, not gonna waste a blitz and not kill off the guy, right? Yep, so this dude bites it. Alright. So, top deck. I knew the quest was there. I could just cast the Keeper and heal myself to 1. It doesn't seem like I'm getting much value out of it. I'm just going to cast this big 4/4. I could make his guy not protect, but I mean, I'm not attacking. It doesn't matter. So right now he has a 2/1 and archival purposes. Oh, make that 2. I have a 4/4 and 3 archival purposes. And that's the advantage of going first, is I have bigger guys in play first. I say things are I'm slightly ahead just because I have a bigger ally. Why I wanted to play the Unstoppable last turn is I'm hoping this can run into an ally, and I could just heal the damage off with Keeper. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Yarshal? I don't know. If he plays a bigger ally, like say the 5/4 haste for 6, so it's 6 normally and then it's 4 to play it for haste, I would just cast my Mossbark first and then trade my 4/4 into his 5/4. The absolute worst card for us there would have been the Night Elf Tabard, where he just cast it for 2 and then he pumps up his warrior and takes out my 4/4. Okay, so he does play the Stalker, the white guy I just talked about. So I'm gonna play my 5/5 and then just gonna trade straight across. I'm just trying to keep my big dudes in play and keep him from not having big dudes. And then I need to think for a second. Do I want to lay a resource? The value of laying a resource is I can get these archival purposes online. The 2/3 does not look like it has much value right now. So yeah, we're going to lay it as a resource. I just don't see myself casting the 2/3 over the next couple of turns. Where I do see myself like maybe 2 or 3 turns down the road drawing extra cards. So I want to be able to draw an extra card and maybe play another ally or ability. So I need resources in the row. Basically what I'm thinking is whenever I play this Child of Goldrin, I want to have 7 resources available that turn. Oh, he's going to poison me. Okay. Yep. It's the reason. Yep, take control. So at the start of each of my turns, I'm going to take 4. Yep, and I take 2 more. So I need to start killing him. Is basically what this says. Okay, so let's bash him for 5, because that's the fastest way to kill him. And then get this Keeper online and heal ourselves for 5. Start of his turn, I'm going to take 4. What I'm thinking, why I wanted to cast the Keeper over casting my other allies this turn is whatever I draw next turn I can resource and get both these guys online. And then Earthen Crusher is a good cleanup crew, considering I already have like 8 damage in play. But I don't want to waste the 5 damage just killing a 2/1. Just the way the game's playing out, this 2/1's probably going to deal me 6 over the course of the next couple turns. But my 5/5 can deal him 15, so... Alright, so he trades for my Keeper, which I can't stop. It kind of sucks to erase the poison at this point because he can just make 2 protectors, but I don't really have any other options here. Oh, well that was a good top deck. I guess I won't be playing those guys. Alright, no. My 5/5 can only swing into 1 target, so let's do it. And plan has changed. We're going to play Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Which helps us take damage away from him. And still keeps our damage train going, so... This is ferocity. Probably could have made these tokens and doesn't actually take that long, I guess. At the start of his turn, I take 4. Okay, so he's drawing a card, which is good for us. Usually when you're racing, you don't want to be drawing cards, you want to be playing allies, and that could deal more damage. Yep, so we're not going to take 3 from his ally when we don't have to. So I'll just trade my protector for it. Yep, we'll take 2. Guessing it's going to be like another warrior or something. Yep, a Mooncaller. Alright, so let's run our ferocity guy in there because it's basically just a 2/2 now. I can't afford to take 3 on top of what I'm already taking. Attack him for 7. And I could row and just play the big 6/5 and then leave the child in for next turn, but I think it's better to diversify my threats right now. So I'm going to cast the Crusher. And I'm going to cast this guy. Plus the Crusher threatens to kill him all by himself, so he needs to deal with it. Start of my turn, I take 4. Yeah, I have to admit, I didn't think the poison was very playable, but I didn't actually consider the synergy with Edwin's Flip when I wrote my article for the main site. So yeah, once it was pointed out, hey, you should just use it with Edwin's Flip, it makes a lot more sense. And it's actually very deadly. The nice thing is you get the poisons very late in the pack, and you probably don't want more than 1, but you know, I mean, it's worth playing 1 if you are Edwin. You could, you know, if it starts in your opening hand, you can set up a game around it. So, especially going first, it's really hard to come back on or come back from it. So now he's at 22. He has the 2/2 elusive. He has 1 quest. He can use his backflip, but the way the way I set it up, the stealth guys are going to kill him. I guess he could trade and make 2 tokens. But then I just kill 1 with the stealth and still hit him for 5. Yeah, he's dead. Okay. Alright, so new game. The poison almost did me in, but luckily I was able to erase it. Against his deck, let's view my deck. Against like the Night Elf deck, I like Helmet Thorns because most of their allies that are good are the elusive guys, and this shuts them down. So let's slide this in. Plus, it's good against, say, God, what's the name of that card? Oh, the poison he just had him play because I'm only taking 3 a turn, which will matter a lot over the course of the game. I think I can take out one of my big allies because usually my allies are just bigger than his anyways. And let's see, which one do I want to take out? I think I just want to take out the Legion Fall Reaper. Yeah, we'll take out the Legion. So he's going first and he kept. And I think I'm going to keep my opening hand, but we'll go through it. I have 2 copies of Jadefire Netherseer. I have a Marauder, which is the 2/3 blank. Child of Ursoc, Child of Goldrin, Keeper, Earthen Crusher. Okay. I don't have any quests, but I think it's fine because I do have cards I can row. Like I have a lot of doubles of the 1-drops and 2-drops. Oh, and I draw on Lions, Tigers, and Bears. I think I don't really want to cast this 1-drop, but he can use his Hero Flip or trade the Bancroft to kill it. But I do want him to either trade or use his resources and his flip to kill it, just because then it lets me play this 2/3 and he's not going to have a bigger ally in play. So yeah. Plus I just don't want him to just keep building a board and me not have anything to play. Beat down time. Alright, drew a quest, so my row is easy this turn. I can't compete with that many big dudes, so let's take 1 off the board. And we'll play our 2/3, which hopefully we'll trade for his 3/2 next turn. This is why we want as many keepers as we can get in the monster deck. Is when we're going second, we need to start healing all that damage we're taking off in the early turns of the game. So he jams us for 5. See, this is a game where if he goes into volatile poison, we're definitely losing. Depending on what he plays will determine what I play. So really I'd like to get this Earthen Crusher online, but if he plays anything that can just straight up kill it, I don't really want to do that. Alright, so he plays Helm of Thorns, which will keep our Marauder on lockdown. I'm going to try to attack the Bancroft for value here, but I expect it to get exhausted. Yep. So the choice this turn, I could play Child of Goldrin and trade with his 3/2, which leaves me only taking 2 for my Bancroft on the following turn. And it makes him keep 1 resource open, or else my Marauder will be able to eat his Bancroft. I could play Child of Ursoc, but both of his allies could just attack directly into it, and he would still keep his Mooncaller. And I could cast Crusher, but it's kind of the same play as casting Child of Ursoc. So yeah, I'm just going to row the Child. Play Child of Goldrin. And get his ally off the board. And end my turn. Really, if I can go into the later turns without that much damage on. Lions, Tigers, and Bears seems like a good way to gain advantage. The 3/4 is a good way. If he plays the 5/4 haste this turn, I'm just going to get owned, I guess. So I don't really have a good answer to it. He does only have 2 cards left in hand, which is good for us. Yep. This is one of the reasons we wanted to trade that Child of Goldrin, is so now we can attack the Bancroft for value with our Marauder. So we will do that. And think we row. Yeah, we row the Marauder. Because if he eats one of our Marauders, his helm just keeps one locked down. I think we just play Keeper. We'll heal a damage from here and heal 4 from ourselves. That way he can't flip and just kill our Marauder. Okay, so he paid 4 to draw a card with archival purposes. So that's good. The poison's not coming down on us this turn. So he kills our Keeper, which I would do in his position. And he's probably just going to keep the resource open to exhaust our Marauder, which makes perfect sense. I'm going to try to trade here. Why I want to do this before I do anything else is I do have the Terror Guard in hand. So if he's exhausting, it keeps my Demon in play. So then I could row this. Play Lions, Tigers, and Bears. One's going to attack there and then unduplicate. So now we have a 2/2 Protector, a 2/2 Stealth, and a 2/3 Demon. But he does have the Helm, which kind of keeps these allies in check, so... I mean, he controls which ones are going to hit him, so... He killed our Demon. Alright, and he showed us a Silver Shot, which is a 3/2 Night Elf for 4. If you control another Night Elf, it deals 3 when it comes into play. Alright, so... we're going to attack him with the Stealth guy. Yep, and then we're going to attack him with our other guy. We drew Focused Heal, which, I mean, we don't need at this point. We're kind of ahead with 2 allies in play and another big dude, so... play a 6/5. He played a second copy of Archival Purposes to go along with his Well of Eternity. He still has Helm of Thorns. He still has Front Flip. He has a 6/5 of his own. So let's see what we draw. We drew Helm of Thorns, which... not so exciting at this point. Alright, so let's just trade our 6/5s. Actually, I should have drawn a card first. That was pretty bad. I could cast my 7/5, but I think I can get value out of it. So he's going to exhaust one of these guys and take 2. Okay. I could have played my Helm, but it doesn't really do anything for us yet. Yep, he plays a Silver Shot, and he's going to take out my Protector. I choose Strike. So I'm going to declare into his 3/2, which he's going to exhaust. Makes sense. Let's flip this card over to draw a card. I drew a mark. Let's kill his Night Elf. Yeah, I think it's time to pass the turn. I could resource, but I could just resource next turn. And the helm might be good if he draws some Night Elves. The reason to strike his Night Elf is to stop him from Wall of Eternity. And he just drew another one, so it doesn't really matter. And I get bash for 5. Alright. So let's try to attack his 3/2, which will get exhausted. We'll play Strong Root, and let's suit him up. What's more annoying than a 1/9 is a 3/12. That I can ready up every time one of his allies attacks. What's so that's one huge monster, and I said, yeah, that's not fun to see against you. A 3/12 in the Night Elf matchup is gigantic. At least he has Shade Fury, which will help him by allowing his Night Elves to get a little bit bigger on offense. Just looking at my face downs real quick. So those cards don't matter. I'm looking to see, I think I rode my Focus Heal, but I can't remember if that was the previous game. Must have been an earlier game. Nope. Focus Heal on this guy, just make sure he lives. He did play a Well of Eternity that played you to draw a card while he has 2 Night Elves. I'm not sure. He probably wants to attack with his Silver Shot because it deals 5, where most likely I'm going to declare an attack into there to take the Night Elf off the board. And when you're facing down a 3/12, having extra 2 damage on it could be crucial. Yep. I don't really want to take 5, so let's use our Strong Root. It also prevents him from attacking with Shade Fury, but he wouldn't have attacked with it anyways in this position. It's 3 cards. I'm jealous of his quests. I don't have that many right now. So I can't attack anything his, so I'm just going to attack his hero. Which is nice because this guy will ready anyways. I could try to attack. I don't think it's going to happen. Yep. And then I'm going to play Child. And I'm going to flip. Front flip is so useless on this guy. It's pay 4. You may place an additional resource. Yeah, no thank you. I just basically doing it so I can get to the backflip. Which is pay 8, put a 1/1 demon token into play for each 2 resources you control. He made the comment, please don't tell me you're going to the Master Hero route, which he knows I love to do. But no, I am not. I just want to get back to this backflip, which will put 4 1/1s into play. I've turtled up. I'm in defensive mode. Literally turtled up because I have a turtle in play, but full on to able to defend myself mode. I still am sitting on this monster's Terror Guard just because I think I'll get value somewhere. I have 11 cards left in deck. He has 9, so decking him is an option, especially since I didn't see any of the quests that lets you reshuffle allies back into your deck. He plays another copy of Shade Fury, which is nice. We'll let him... Oh, well, that's not good. Alright, so it takes 4. And do I want him to kill it? I could just sacrifice my turtle. Doesn't really do much. Yep, I guess this guy just bites it. He could have just played this first. I guess it doesn't matter. He must have figured it didn't matter. The nice thing is this flip creeps demons, so my Terror Guard will be full effect next turn. I guess we just go beat down on this hero. I can't protect against what he has in play right now, so I need to create some tokens. We'll make them black because they're demons. Oops. Did that backwards. I guess I could have left my turtle back. Nah, doesn't matter. I guess all of his night have stealth. Yeah, doesn't matter. You can give everything on this side of the board stealth. So, yep. He hidden striked my 2/2 away, which makes sense. Like hidden strike's not going to have that much value over the course of the game. Now what's he gonna do? Flip, take out a token? Yeah. Seems good. I'm glad I kept this Terror Guard because now it looks like I'll be able to at least kill his 4/4. Or maybe the elusive ally, just all depends on what he plays. I know his last card in hand. Yep, he's going to kill another demon. Yep. I like his attack so far this turn. Like, he could bash me, but there's no reason not to get value there. Alright, I drew a quest finally. Let's see. So I guess I attack him for 1. Yep. So I just prevented it. Not sure what I want to kill. If I kill the elusive guys, his other 2 allies can't straight up kill this 7/5. If I kill his stealth guy, he still has 6 power play. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kill his elusive ally. Oops, not that guy. Free preview. Like, I still take 6 no matter what. If I killed the 4/4, I would still have to take 6. But this way at least lets me start killing allies with my actual allies. And I have a fire caller which will be good to play like cleanup crew with. Plus, he still has less cards than me, so just taking away his allies could be a good enough game plan. I could have attacked for one somewhere. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I'm not thinking. Yep. That sucked. Bonk. Seeing Hell Demon. Oh. Tricky. Another card that goes well with the poison. Plus I'm a demon. Right, I am a demon, right? Yeah, I guess it'd be crazy if my guy made demons and was not a demon himself. I drew a Shivra. I could get back a bunch of dudes that don't matter because he has Helm. I guess I just cast Firecaller, which he'll trade for. Or let hit run Rampage. I could also get what I'll probably do is just save my Shivra to get back Child of Tortello, so I'll stop taking damage from Demon Hunter's aspect. Alright, I take one. Expect him to trade the 4/4 for the 3/4 since he went to Value Town on the tokens. Yeah. And then I take 2 from his hero. And he's going to make 2 tokens. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the child back. I need to stop the bleeding. The nice thing about the child is Helm of Thorns doesn't do anything against it because that's spell shield. Alright, so yeah, I guess I draw a card. Let's see if there's something worse than I have the Legion. Nope. So I'll play, discard this guy and get back our child. I'm in a position where I can't complete any more quests or else I'll deck out before he does. So I hope I don't draw any. Because that doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, he only gets +2 attack while attacking demon heroes, so yeah, that doesn't do anything there. Not a big dude. Oh, yeah. Draw 2. Not taking damage at this point, plus I'm pretty much all in on the decking him plan. So my 4/4 could trade for his 5/4, which was fine. I think I take this first attack. Nah, I guess I don't. I just take it. The only card I could really play around now is Blitz, so he could run his Thug into my 4/4 and then blitz it. But I don't think I can just sit here taking damage. Ugh. Okay. So basically can't take more damage. Yeah, I need a healing spell now, and I don't think I have any left. Because the poison will kill me now before he even draws. Oh, I guess that's like a healing spell. So let's jam this thing into here. Ancient Bear Form gives us 5 health for every 5 resources, and we currently have 10. And my turn, and I'm going to take 4 at the start of his turn. My child will protect me from his Demon Hunter aspect. If he just tries to run his 2 thugs into it, I'll protect against a second attack. So, pretty good spot there. So he takes 1 from the attack. Nope, he just prevents it. I take 2. So I'm not going to die till his next draw. And I have 10 resources. I don't really think I need to play it right now. Oops, well, I don't take 1. I told him I don't have healing. I'm going to play... So, let's see, let's see, 3. Yeah, I don't really have anything left either, so I'm kind of hoping this decking plan works. And then I'll play Ancient Bear Form. I told you I didn't have healing. So right now, the bear form gives me plus 10 health. So I have 37 health. That's unfair. It's just lucky. It was a fun game, like just seeing how it played out. I hope he doesn't have the... Yeah, I'll take 1. Hope he doesn't have the burn away. That would be bad. Where's both my marks? I don't know. Did I roll both of them? I didn't play them, right? Did I take a mark out of my deck by accident? That would be awkward. I'm not gonna look through my resources. I might have one face down. Oh, he has another poison. Yeah, volatile poison is a real thing in the Warriors. So I got this 1 and 2, which was, always nice to do. People say you can't win on the draw, and I just did, which was actually a really close game. So, all right, I don't know if I'm going to play any more matches tonight, but if I do, I'll record them.